Seeing lots of wildlife here along the river. Saw a snake just a little while ago as I was exploring along the banks here, and I could see a large alligator as well, one of the largest ones I've seen roaming through these swamps, and it may have been at least 14 to 15 feet long. I'm not real sure because it was across the river and it's a little bit far from where I was standing, and I could see it in the corner of my eye moving. Didn't know what it was at first, and I could see it was an alligator. As soon as it saw me, it went right into the water ever so slowly, and I was able to get a glimpse of it on video, and then it went right underwater again. Really nice here by the river. Enjoying the fresh air and nature all around me. The sun is shining. Nice breeze flowing through the woods here. Now, this is a wild, ancient place. I'm exploring many layers of history to this place. Beautiful cypress swamps here. Incredible cypress knees out here, different shapes, formations, and these cypress knees are part of the surrounding root systems of the cypress trees here in these swamps. And at one time there were many old and large cypress trees here, hundreds and thousands of years old. Unfortunately, many of them were cut down during the logging era in the 1800s and into the early mid-1900s. Roaming through these swamps, you can see a lot of these cypress knees and old cypress stumps. Nature has reclaimed the place today, and it's thriving. Lots of cypress trees here in these swamps now. Hopefully they'll last for generations to come. Exploring further into the woods here, and this is interesting. I'm seeing some mound-like formations and even some pieces of limestone throughout the area. And it's possible evidence from the Native American Indians that once inhabited these areas and hunted throughout the place here in this wilderness for long periods of time, and they utilize this limestone as a valuable resource for making tools and weapons. Exploring this mound-like formation here, a lot of it's covered up and it's not so defined as some of the other mound areas I've seen. Keep exploring around the perimeter here. It's quite large. Behind me here is the mound-like formation I've been exploring for a while, and it's all covered up. And these mounds were used for various purposes over the generations, and most likely this area was used for hunting. There's quarries nearby that the natives utilized. They dug for that limestone, and oftentimes these mounds were used for areas as camps. Natives would stay here while they hunted for periods of time before returning to their village sites, which weren't too far away from these places. And over the years, natives would come to these same areas, just like their ancestors before them, and build on these mounds. Sometimes they were used as ceremonial purposes, burial. at the top of this limestone mound. It appears to have been part of a larger complex here at one time. This area of the mound is opened up and more of the limestone is exposed here on the surface, but a lot of it's buried. It's very dense, so much of the mound is covered up. And it is interesting. This mound was built up for long periods of time above the surrounding swamps and floodplain here. At the edge of this mound, you see where it's built up, slopes upward into the wilderness here. And I'm at the area here where the swamps meet the mound, and I can see some baby alligators here. And I can even see an area where they've been nesting, so I'm being very cautious. Right here, you see where the grass is all compressed, or something has been laying. These alligators have been basking here in the sun